20 years experience in human resources, training and development. And she has talent management functions. As the CEO of Pride Consulting Group, she is a trainer and a facilitator. Ms. Kella has published on training delivery, social media, diversity, and trainings, and stress, job satisfaction, and employee turnover. In addition, she has designed numerous virtual training and development tools. She regularly posts via Twitter at Kella Price and authorized Twitter for trainers. QR codes to trainers and more than 111 Twitter tips, and QR codes made easy. If you ever heard Kella speak before, or if you were blessed with our fashion show, she also is a model and one of that as well. She has been a contributed writer for TV Magazine, Learning Blueprint column, and also shares her knowledge and expertise with students as a facilitating member of Arizona Western College and Northern Arizona University. Kella was honored by the ACHRM State Council in 2022 and with the Lifetime Achievement Award, recognizing her contributions to human resources. She's also a fitness and nutrition coach at the Healthy Fit and Kella Price Fitness. Founded Healthy Fit Foundation, providing fitness and health services to communities through nonprofit organizations such as Healing Journeys and Arizona Children's Association and New Life Pregnancy Center. Kella has taken her passion for healthier lifestyle to benefit the unprivileged. Kella was a 2016 top 10 businesswoman in ABWA and has been recognized as Woman of the Year over 4 times. She's been a member of ABWA since 2001, serving in a variety of leadership roles, including 4 terms and 3 different chapters as president, VP of Communications, and Kella has also served as chair and vice chair of the area council. She's also an ambassador for our association. She is currently serving as District 2 Vice President and is an approved candidate for the National Vice President. Kella also is a mom of 4 boys. I'm a mom of 3 boys. The boys are very rambunctious. 4 boys for her, my goodness. They're the ages of 15, 16, and 19, as well as a 24-year-old son serving in the Army. Thanks for his service. She resides in Aledo, Texas, and John and their foster and rescue animals, currently 5 dogs and 5 cats. John and Kella have been married for over 24 years and originally from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. She's an active member of the community, participating in Rotary, Society of Human Resources, Management, and many philanthropic organizations, including the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation. Give me a warm sisterhood wall of applause for this Kella Price.
I'll try.
Thank you so much, and thank you so much for having me today. We are going to have some interaction in today's seminar, so if you have your phone while they're getting it loaded on the computer.
I have the HDMI hooked up. I'm just trying to get hooked up.
Grab out your phone. We're going to use the text.
She did the
message
HDMI though, so I'm
function.
trying to like.
You're going to send a text message to the phone number 37607.
If that hurts.
37607. And the message that you're going to send is my name with no space. KELLAPRICE. No space. Watch your phone because it may not recognize Kella. It may autocorrect it, and if you
The first one, you want to try the second one?
autocorrect, it will not work if you don't spell my name correctly.
I'm pretty sure that was 2. On that one, it was 2. Let's try 3. Oh shoot, I don't see 1 there.
We're here today to talk about learning and growing with ABWA. And ABWA certainly has a number of different learning opportunities
I don't know what
for
it's
you to
doing.
take advantage of.
There it is. Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
And you didn't start slideshow.
Yes. Yeah, it was a little bit. Am I,
Set it in there.
you want me to sit over there, or would you like it here?
Oh, if you put it up here, I can just. Oh, it's on the reaches.
Oh, yeah, we can push that over just a little bit. Sorry about that.
Thank you for your patience while we got that set up. Michael Jordan was one of the best basketball players of all time. Would you not agree? And I may be dating myself a little bit because some of you might be like, who's Michael Jordan? The guy that the shoes were named for, right? He said, I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games, 26 times. I've been trusted to take the game-winning shot and missed. Ooh, that hurts, right? I failed over and over and over again in my life, and that is why I succeed. So you might be wondering why we're starting with Michael Jordan, the best basketball player arguably of all time. It's because he constantly learned and evolved and worked at his craft to be the best basketball player of all time. If you have not connected with me, as you heard, I'm Dr. Kella Price. My cards are at the table. Feel free to scan the QR code on the bottom left to download my contact information to your phone. On the right side are some ABWA resources. That's on the back of the card that's at the table. Why do we learn and grow with ABWA? Well, it starts with the mission statement. Our mission statement really hasn't changed in the last 75 years. And I've highlighted the key elements. We aim to grow personally and professionally. And one of the aspects of that is through education from a variety of different ways. I love Dr. Seuss. He talks about the more you read, the more you learn and grow, the further you will go. So we just want to keep learning, keep learning, keep learning, like Dory. That's how we evolve and improve at our craft. So, what are some of the things you need or want to learn about this year? Get that text message thread out and type something in, and it will come up in our word cloud. If you need help, raise your hand. You want to learn how to be more productive, want to learn about networking. You can put more than one answer in. You just have to hit enter in between each one. Resources, leadership, talent, marketing. I love these. These are great. The more something is a response, the larger it will get in the word cloud. So a lot of you want to learn about leadership and resources and marketing, mentoring, optimization, confidence. I love it. So many different topics. Right. We have many different learning opportunities with ABWA, and you're participating in one right now. Other ways that you can learn with ABWA is to work on lead projects or take a leadership role. And I congratulate each and every one of you who stepped up to be on the board of directors or serve in the committee chair. You are investing not only in VPEN, but in your own education. Learning through educational articles that we have in our Achieve newsletter and Women in Business Digital that will be coming out this fall. How many people like to read those articles? If you haven't noticed, it even has a little time stamp at the top of the article, how long it will take you to get through that learning piece, which is great, so you can budget your time. Attending monthly league programs or quarterly area council events like today's program. When's the next HAC event, Christina? October 26th. October 26th, so we want to mark our calendar for that. District trainings. I have district trainings on a regular basis, and I have an ABWA YouTube channel. That QR code on the back of my business card, one of the options in there is to connect on the YouTube channel and check out that free training. Attend our virtual Conference in the spring and National Women's Leadership Conference in the fall. Raise your hand if you're going to National Women's Leadership Conference. Awesome, we have quite a few people in the room today. Great investment in your learning. As a college student, you can apply for scholarships or outright grants, Apex Campus on-demand learning, and our business skills tuition reimbursement. So get your phone out again. And you can answer more than one answer, but you have to hit send between each one. So which of the learning opportunities have you taken advantage of this past year? So you have options A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and there is an H too. The H was the last, the business skills tuition reimbursement was the last one. The numbers are rolling in. H was the business skills tuition reimbursement. So many of you have worked on league projects or a leadership role, or everyone should have answered attend monthly league programs because you're here today. Awesome. So some of these, maybe you don't know what is available. So we're going to talk a little bit more about that. SBMEF, Stephen Bupton Memorial Education Fund, is where some of our learning opportunities and educational opportunities lie. The first is the business skills tuition reimbursement. This is the league's opportunity to help you with your continuing education outside ABWA resources, but not necessarily college classes. So if you are a CPA, a personal trainer, a teacher, an accountant, and you need CECs specific to your industry, that's one of our roles for business skills tuition reimbursement. Your league puts money in, and then we can reimburse for those programs for you out of the money that they've reimbursed. 50% goes into the fund, and 50% is reimbursable through your league. So there's lots of non-degree coursework. The sky is the limit. Last year, one of my league members took a course to become a budget coach, a financial budget coach, and we were able to pay for most of that coursework through business skills tuition reimbursement. We have our outright grant. The deadlines are listed on here. The deadline for that and impact scholarships is always May 15th. You have to submit your sponsorship money through the league by January 31st. And it says here the rule of 3. So for any of the education fund scholarships, we have to have at least 3 applicants to award the scholarship. This past May and June, I think I reviewed over 300 applications for different scholarships. So usually that's not a problem. But you can promote any of these opportunities to ladies in your community. If you go to sbmef.org, this year's national scholarships are on this page, including a $10,000 scholarship for Ball State University and a number of other scholarships that would be open to any college or university, 4,000, 3,000, 3,000, 2,500. These are big scholarships, but there's a limited number of applicants. So get out in the community, promote this as an ABWA educational opportunity, and get women from our district to apply for these scholarships. All right, we're going to move into Apex Campus. I know how to log into Apex Campus. Grab your phone. You're going to hit yes or type in yes or no. Excellent. I love it when everyone knows how to log in. That's the first step, right? Okay, so you know how to log in. answer about how many Apex courses that you've taken in the past year. If you haven't taken any, you're gonna answer A. B, I've taken one course. C, I've taken a course most months of the year. I've taken all the free courses, or I've taken a paid course. Again, you can answer more than one, because if you've taken some courses and a paid course, you could answer both. So for those of you, for someone who says, I haven't taken any, what would be a reason that you haven't taken any courses? You're not gonna hurt my feelings. I'm not gonna like call ABWA national and say. Time, okay. So most of the courses take about an hour or less. There are longer courses. I took courses today I listened to them on my phone through my car as I was driving here in the 5 hours. I finished 3 courses. Just listening to them. Now, I wouldn't recommend, don't try to take any quizzes in your car while you're driving. However, if you can do auditory learning, you can listen to the videos while you're in the car, and it's a great way to budget your time. If you haven't taken all the free courses, you're missing out on one of your main ABWA benefits. You get the benefit of taking these courses for free and putting it on your transcript. You can submit that transcript when you apply for jobs, when you apply for a promotion at work. When people ask you what skill sets you have, you can provide that coursework. There are also a number of paid courses that are pretty amazing. So absolutely.
If you're doing that on your phone and vehicle, did you just pull it up on your phone and auto listen to it through your?
Yes. So I opened it in Chrome and logged in before I started driving and went into my library and just hit start and played the video.
So it was then playing on your computer while you were driving?
It was playing on my phone, yeah, on my phone, which was in like the console, and I just listened to it. My phone was connected through my speaker. So you all said you know how to log into Apex, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time in this. You go to the main page, then you enter your credentials, then you select Apex Campus Online Learning, which is on the left side of the screen, and then you select from the library options. So I've put together a list of the top 10 things that you can learn from Apex Campus. Elevate your business acumen, harness the power of communication, master the art of leadership, excel in data analytics, cultivate personal development, navigate the world of entrepreneurship, embrace technology and innovation, build a network of allies, embrace diversity and inclusion, and tap into the power of creativity. Would you agree that this list has a lot of the skills that you need to be successful in business and life? So I actually went through each one of these and I pulled samples of courses that meet that criteria. So everyone gets some learning. You get some learning and you get some learning. Everyone who is a member, you get 2 courses this month for free. How to do cross training and how to do brainstorming. And even as a professional trainer, there are things I pick up and learn. There was a neat technique for brainstorming and funneling through ideas that I haven't used that I'm going to try soon. So business acumen. So this is looking at understanding marketing trends, mastering financial analysis. There are a couple courses that are in the school. There's a lot of courses in the School of Lean, but some that are relevant to pretty much any industry include workplace visualization, daily management workshop, and lean accounting. Communication. This is where we develop our communication skills to articulate ideas, build relationships, and inspire collaboration. two communications courses that are available are coaching for daily management and how to do brainstorming. And that second course is one of the free ones that I already mentioned. Leadership, unlocking your leadership potential, looking at empowering teams, resolving conflicts, and having a positive work culture. Virtual management systems is a course for that. And again, these are not exhaustive lists. I just looked through the course catalog and picked ones that I knew were relevant. Data analytics, all of these are data analytics courses. If you have to analyze data, do research, School of Six Sigma is a great place to learn how to do that if you haven't had college course experience. Personal development, strengthen your emotional intelligence, time management, goal setting, and enhance your personal and professional well-being. Getting from distracted to productive, that's one of the ones I listen to in the car, and getting more from working virtually. Entrepreneurship training, do we have any entrepreneurs in the room? So there are several courses, including managing and leading great team and staff meetings if you have a small staff, as well as smartphone success. I listened to one of the smartphone success in the car as well. Technology and innovation, embracing tech trends and digital innovations. There are courses on how to better use Gmail, OneDrive, Outlook. Everyday Innovators is a longer course related to technology and innovation, and I did a little cut and paste of the description there. Creating a network for collaboration. So when we look at collaboration, our two courses this month, the brainstorming and cross training, both fall into this category. And did I mention they're both free? Creativity, tapping into the power of creativity and how to make innovative solutions. The Canva course is a great example of learning those skills. Some of the program highlights for Apex. Interactive lessons. Some have hands-on exercises that you can do, specifically like the Canva and the ones on how to tame your inbox. He goes through how to reduce your number of emails and tips and tools for how to tag and file things and make it more organized. And you can go along and do it as he's showing you. Quizzes to ensure your understanding. So some of the courses have little quizzes after each video to assess whether or not you understood the material. One of the time hacks that I usually tell people is, if you're not in the car, open up that quiz while you're listening or before you start watching the video to see what kind of information that they want you to glean from the content, so you know what to listen for and what are the key points. Some of the lessons have job aids. You can download checklists, summaries, and other tools. You can print those out or save them on your device for future use, and those can be really helpful. And then you also get your transcript, certificate, and CEUs. Your printable certificate, your credits are listed on a transcript that can be used for, as I mentioned, job promotions, scholarship applications, accreditation, certifications, as well as adding to your accomplishments and showcasing your skill sets. So in this short amount of time, we walked through really quickly all of the different learning opportunities that we have with ABWA. Do you have to do all of these all at once? No. But if you're not experiencing some of the things that we have to offer in terms of education, you're leaving money on the table. You're not maximizing the membership that you've paid for, because you're not experiencing fully everything that ABWA has to offer as a member. The difference between those who succeed and fail is not taking advantage of opportunities. So if you don't get enough education and learning through ABWA, reach out to your president and your board to assist you. It's up to you to take advantage of those opportunities, like going to conference, like setting aside time to complete a course, like raising your hand and volunteering for a leadership or a project role to support the league. It's up to you to take advantage of those opportunities. Thank you very much. What are your questions?
What's been your favorite course?
Well, for me, favorite is partially related to immediate applicability and how much of the content that I can hit the ground running and use. And I have taken a few of the Randy Dean courses through our conferences. And I just paid for some of the courses because I wanted to revisit and really dive into more of that content. Because as a small business owner, being more productive, and I should take it after today's course that I listened to. I'm gonna go home and take a picture of my desk so everyone can see my messy desk and why I needed to take one of the courses on clutter, because I think it's things that I can apply immediately to my life. I think I have 9,600 some emails in one of my email inboxes right now. So being able to better navigate and filter through that is helpful. That's why I keep like going back to it and reusing it. Great question, thank you. Terry.
It's in our league, we've got seasoned members, we've got kind of that mid-journey, and we've got a good number of new members, because it can often seem overwhelming with all of the things a new member has access to. How would you suggest a brand new member, first couple of months in, get started on utilizing some of the tools so they don't have overwhelmed?
So in terms of the Apex campus, the easiest way to experience that is to take the free classes. Those courses usually are between $25 and $50 a piece. So if you multiply that out, if you've taken even like 4 or 5 classes, you've paid for your entire membership just in the education aspect. And so take the ones that are recommended, and then like I reached out to people recently. I've taken all the free classes. What other courses would you recommend? To see what was helpful, similar to what she was asking. Thank you. Any others?
Sorry, I think what you were saying is, if you're ready to send an email out, and it's like, this is your free course, better just dive into one of those and see how you navigate through that, do it. Because until you get that very first experience, then you can kind of like, okay, I get it, I know how to get back to the library now, I know how to do this. And some of them may not be relevant, but if you kind of look at the holistic part of it, because there are a lot of the, ones you mentioned, yeah, bullying. You can apply really anything. Some of them are industrial, like you'll have an example of someone in the industry, but maybe it'll be on organizing, but the videos show around the industry and doing the organization. You can still glean off of what they're doing and apply it to practical things that maybe, you know, in your profession. Even though it's an industry and I'm banking, there's still ways of organization that you can get ideas from. So a lot of different, I know Tampa recently, which would have been an exciting one for everybody, was free. So there's a lot of different topics, but I would say, yeah, dive into one, and then, you know, even if it's not relevant, still continue to seek it, because one of them will be.
And it's good for your mind, even if it's not immediately applicable. It was really cool because one of the Kanban courses, which was a more production facility type course that we took earlier this year. When I went to India, they had Kanban posters in one of the factories that I went, and they were talking about how they go through their production facility, and I'm like, hey, I learned about this. people are using it.
Also, some of them for the newer members, some of them are more simplistic. I think this day, that's when I heard cook was organizing balls. I mean, it was like, no, at the time, it's gone, you'll check out with it, I don't think it's still there, but organization focus. Or like she said, the ones of cleaning out your email and organizing email better. So some of them are a little more simplistic, some of them are a little more tech. But for those, I can just run in the background. But I kind of play in the intermittent tasks, and usually there's something in the environment. But a lot of them, there's a lot of value there, and how many,
There's a lot of courses. I showed screenshots of some of the different ones.
there's a flavor for everything.
Currently, we have the 2 free courses, and then Everyday Innovators is discounted. All of the Randy Dean email tech productivity series is half price, and the Canva class is also discounted. Tracy?
And I've got a comment for Terry, for new members, just going into community connections, and finding into community connections, you can look at anything, and you're not gonna mess it up. So if you just go click on something, you're gonna see what everything that community connections has to offer. Discussions, every group that you belong to, like I have 6 groups that I belong to. I'm able to see different people speak on there and talk on there and answer questions and they, suggestions and stuff that are on there that anybody can go and look at. So if you're a member of VPN, you're gonna have the VPN group. You can look at anything that anyone in VPN or Renee or anybody has posted. So those are all open there for you to go and review. And on their courses, I took brainstorming last month and paid $25. It's free this month, so.
You can always reach out to one of the members that has been a member more than a year and ask them questions if you get stuck. You have my card on the table. I'm very accessible. So if you have questions